Okay, so I just gave you part one. We just broke down the fear and then we rationalized it, right? We took it to court. We were like very suspicious about these very particular beliefs that OCD wanted to have us believing, right? That's talking the talk. That's you training your prefrontal cortex so that when you get triggered, right, you're going to be able to kind of like reduce those compulsions and be confident about that. Like, you're going to get that trigger and you're going to be like, I know what this is. This is not checking out. This is like black and white thinking galore. This is like, no, I'm searching for the unsearchable. I'm trying to find something that doesn't even exist, which is absolute certainty about my relationship, which also is based on perfectionism and black and white thinking, right? So you need to know when to disregard it, right? Now, walking the walk is when we are reducing our compulsions and our safety behaviors so that our amygdala can learn through experiencing, because you can't just tell the amygdala something. It's like, oh, that's really cute that you're saying that. We're still gonna die, sweetie, so I'm gonna turn the alarm on. We don't want that, right? So when the alarm gets on, that is your chance. That is go time. That is your exposure, right? Maybe you see an attractive person, or maybe your partner does something that slightly makes you feel weird, right? And then you're like, this is evidence. And then you're like, what? I'm not gonna leave my partner. Like, yeah, they can be annoying sometimes, but no, I've been writing my thing. Like, this is totally OCD. No. And then we're going to let it buzz and do its thing. And then it's going to come down on its own without safety behaviors, without compulsions. So what you could do is with exposures, you want to start off small. Sometimes you're going to get an automatic exposure, like just from living, right? But we want to go toward the fear. So you could look at a picture of an attractive person, purposely have your partner do something that you know is going to annoy you, right? Anything that's going to put you into a trigger that's going to doubt the relationship, that is your opportunity to go into like the exposure. And when we go into the exposure, we're going to reduce those four main compulsions. Rumination. I'm redirecting my focus. I'm not entertaining this. I'm catching myself every time my brain goes back to it, and I'm pulling myself out of it, and I'm going to do something that actually matters in my life, right? We're gonna stop avoiding, right? Oh, I don't want to look pictures. I can't look at a picture of my ex because I just it's gonna trigger me so much. No, we're gonna purposely look. And then we're gonna tolerate the discomfort, right? We're building our distress tolerance. The reassurance seeking, like going to them, right? Like maybe asking them about like how they feel about you, or how you're doing in the relationship, or whatever you're doing to seek reassurance in the relationship, like, or asking other people if they ever feel this way or that way in an obsessive way, right? We're going to reduce that to zero, right, in time. And then checking, like, how do I feel now? How do I feel now? How do I feel now? All of that, we're going to start taking that down to zero in time. That's something that you have to recognize. This is a process. It ain't happening today or tomorrow. Right? But with practice, that amygdala is going to learn, we don't need to put all this attention on this, right? You learn to trust yourself. So, yeah, gradually expose yourself, practice talking the talk. That's like getting into that flexible thinking, and then walking the walk, and then walking the walk. And then if if you have questions or comments or just feedback from me, like, let me know. I want to hear about it.